a maximum structure coverage in the R 1.5 zoning district of 10% of the lot. With the additional square footage for the variance, I think the question is whether I thought we discussed this, but I'm not sure.
I thought we resolved it, Larry.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. I thought we went around that, and I have a specific note on it, and then we decided that it was not a problem.
Not that, yeah. We just want to reconfirm that if it's maximum structure coverage in the bulk regulations, 10% of the entire lot. We need to reconfirm that we're not exceeding that. I mean, it's
our difference is adding the residential trailer square footage.
There's just for the zoning board's edification. The standard for a farm stand that deals with a coverage related issue talks about the area of the lot that's being devoted to that use. That includes, that definitely does include both structures and other areas devoted to the use. We went through that last time, correct? Yes. Okay. So the maximum structure coverage, 10% in the bulk regs, deals with structures only. So the question I think we're trying to confirm, and there was discussion about it last time, and I thought we may have resolved it, but I'm not 100% sure, was that whether the structure, the total structures on the property now exceeded 10% of exceeded that 10% of the lot. So just to frame the issue.
So the question is, if we're just dealing with the structures and we back out the parking lot and all of that stuff,
yeah,
then the real question is, do we need to add an additional variance or not?
Correct.
And
we thought, as of last time, we thought we did not, but I think we need to just reconfirm that. And if we do, it's not going to necessitate we can do it, we can tag it on because it's a coverage issue.
10% of the lot is 5,483 square feet.
10% of the lot, yeah.
Okay. The farm stand, the whole farm stand with the parking spaces and everything, is
Parking spaces, structures?
oh yeah, now we're just talking structures.
It's just structures.
See, I thought this was all covered in the farm stand.
No. No, this is a separate, we went through this last time.
This 10% rule.
So it's just structures.
Because the 10% rule.
Okay,
Take the parking out of the calculation.
You need to take the farm stand structures themselves, including everything that's a structure, and we discussed what that was last time, because there were some structures that were agreed to be removed, okay? And then we need to add to that the house and whatever structures are associated with the house. That constitutes all the structures on the property, and we need to understand that the square footage associated with those structures do not exceed 10% of the entire lot.
So the farm stand structures would be 1,900 feet, 1,900 square feet, plus the house. $3,200, $3,300 square feet. We're way below the way below 5,483 square feet.
Okay. So what do you just for the record? What are you including as farm stand structures? Just call them out. Everything you're including as the farm stand structure.
The retail space being the structure there.
Yep.
The coolers,
Right,
the shed,
yep.
those are the structures. Anything else?
Display stands. Display.
Display stands.
They're movable, but you want me to add them, we'll add those, that's 170
Okay, so
square feet more.
So it appears we're under the 10% structure, okay?
Thank you for clarifying that. We just want to make sure. Gina, just to clarify, we've not heard from the county?
No.
Okay. So Larry, can we make a decision without hearing from the county tonight?
We cannot make a decision prior to hearing from the county. Plus, we're still in the a period with the planning board advisory. I don't believe that we received an opinion. Now, 30 days passed since we requested one from the planning board, which I don't believe it has. Yeah. Yeah, they reviewed it, but nothing was done. So 30 days has to pass for that, so we make sure that if the planning board's not doing an opinion, it did not tell us that. So we're in a 30-day period there as well. So when did this, do you know when this went over to the planning board? No, this came today, but when we asked for the planning board for the advisory.
Planning board had their first meeting yesterday.
The
Yeah, it
day-
was yesterday.
Yeah, okay, but when did we meet? What was the date we met last?
April 16th.
April 16th. So May 16th will be, or May 17th, right, will be the 30-day, if we don't hear from the planning board by May 17th.
The planning board understood from you last time that they had to review it, they didn't have to make a decision.
That's correct. They don't have to make a decision. But if
So-
they don't make a decision, and then they don't tell us they don't make a decision, we're stuck within a 30-day window.
Well, if we told you we reviewed it,
Yeah.
doesn't that mean that?
No, that's just a statement of fact that you reviewed it. It says, it's exactly what it says, you reviewed it. It doesn't tell us that, it doesn't give us an advisory opinion, or it doesn't tell us you're not giving us an advisory opinion. But the point is, if after May 17th, if we don't hear from the planning board, it's deemed that no advisory opinion will be given. And we're not getting back together again until after that anyway. Okay. So I don't think there's any issue, but I just wanted to clarify that.
Larry, is it your understanding that a decision of any sort may not be made until you hear from the county planning board, or can you decide
we
subject to their
Yeah,
decision?
we cannot by law make a decision until we receive a letter, the referral back from the county planning.
Because depending upon if it's adverse, you need a majority.
Yeah, or as you well know, if the county planning board doesn't respond within its timeframe, we can proceed. But until that, we can't. So we're still within that window.
Our next meeting would be on the 21st of May. Yeah. That falls out of that 30-day window, so that would be fine there for the planning board. What's the 30-day window on the county?
It's 30 days from the time the full statement was sent.
It was sent over the Friday before,
We're just checking the calendar. Gina's checking it. Are there any other questions the board has at this point in time? Since the last time, we received a revised plan, so if you had any questions about that, now's the time to ask. Any questions? No? No? I think we've all got it. Let's take a look real quick. I don't particularly have any other questions. So I went to the county on the 21st, so
Did the county get a site plan, Larry?
copy of everything.
It's not what we were told.
They got a copy of everything from the ZBA, because if it goes back to planning board, then you would have public hearing for planning board, and that's when it would go over.
I was told that the county never got a site plan.
They probably did not. They got a copy of the entire ZBA file, the revised application, the revised
Last time you
plat.
were here, a site plan was given to the zoning board of appeals.
I hand-delivered to county the referral, the minutes, the revised application, and the revised plat that was submitted by Don Brewer. That's what I
The most recent
Yes,
document that's before them was
absolutely.
given.
I hand-delivered it to Robert Leibowitz myself.
On May 21st, I mean April 21st. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
And here's the referral.
On April 21st.
Yes, Friday. I was there personally and spoke with Dennis Doyle and handed the documentation to Robert Leibowitz.
Because they said they didn't have a site plan. That's why we didn't get a ruling. We didn't get a ruling from the Ulster County Planning Board because they told us they didn't have a site plan.
No, we didn't get that, we were not communicated that. This is the first we're hearing of that.
Well, it may be the end of the farm stand, this communication.
We're done.
Because we don't have the time now.
Well, we can't act until we hear.
I do understand, I'm just telling everybody here
Well,
that
I think your
miscommunication,
issue is with the county planning department.
Maybe.
What I'm hearing.
maybe,
It's not with us.
The county planning board met last evening, and it was not brought up. The material they had, they did not have the material, there weren't drawings or anything else at the planning board last evening.
I can tell you, I personally was there.
I'm not disputing it, Gene, I'm not disputing it.
Okay.
I tell them it was not on their agenda last evening.
That's not
It
my
is what
control.
we don't know what happened, so I don't see any purpose of continuing the discussion.
It's evident what's happened.
no,
We
don't
need to go on to it.
don't do that.
Okay. Is there anything else that we need to do this evening?
Do you want to?
Are we on the agenda for the 21st, Mr. Chairman?
One second, Rob. We need to double check with the audience again on if there are any other adjoiners. Because is there anybody else here that's an adjoiner that didn't get a chance to speak? Somebody who's a neighbor?
to say something.
Are you a neighbor?
I'm an employee.
An employee? It's up to the board.
Sure. But I just want to say,
Come up to the mic, please state your name and your address, please. Thank you.
Can you sign in, please?
my name is John Anitra. I live up in Big Indian. All I want to say is, if you let June and July go by, you're going to let a lot of growers that's in the neighborhood that give out the local produce to sell. And if everybody's going to lollygag around here, let somebody step up and do something, and let's help this man get back in business. And you're helping all the local growers that are around here. They are dependent on this man too. Not only me, not only the other employees, but the other growers that are in the area. So if anything can be done, let's step it up. Let's help this man. Thank you.
Hey, John, if you could please just sign in.
Okay.
You have the verification
They don't give you verification. You provide them either through the mail or you hand deliver the referral form. And that's it. They don't give you anything that's stamped, received. They don't do that. I mean, you can confirm with Rob Leibowitz, Dennis Doyle, Mary Ann, they were all there. I met with all of them. stop saying that.
No,
You need to
Excuse me,
stop.
excuse
Whoa,
me,
whoa,
guys,
whoa, whoa.
guys.
Can I just say, if the material was delivered, and which I'm sure it was because we're being told that it was personally delivered. The county had it and didn't act upon it. 30 days passes, it's deemed approved. So I think everybody ought to calm down a bit and go find out what happened. Typically, if you submit an incomplete application to a county planning department, they will let you know that it's incomplete. And we received no such notice that I'm aware of.
As a matter of fact, there were two things that weren't filled out on the referral form, and Rob Lee, I discussed it with Rob, and he told me that he would take care of it. One was what type of seeker it was, and the other one was applicant name. Those were the two questions that I had, and I discussed them personally with Rob Leibowitz.
Thank you, Gina. I don't think there's any question that you handled the paperwork, so thank you, appreciate that.
Yes, and I also want to say that my information is secondhand, and I'm not making any accusations, but this was the information we received. I was just trying to find out what happened. I'm satisfied with your comments. We'll check with the county planning board.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have someone else who would like to speak. Why don't you come on up, state your name, in fact, sign it first, and then.
My name is Gladys Gilbert. I live in the town of Shandaken, but I'm the principal owner of a large business in your town, the Catskill Mountain Railroad. I just cannot understand why you cannot give this man a temporary permission to save the business in this town. I mean, you represent a lot of people in the town of Shandaken and all the surrounding towns that use this business. Please, is there some way that you can give him temporary permission to open his business?
Just reiterate, please, for everyone, that we are bound, how we are bound.
Yeah, this board has no authority to do that. That's a building department issue, and the building department can only do it. And plus, we're constrained by a court order here as well, so, at the moment. So, I mean, we have to go through the process, just like anybody else would have to go through the process. This is part of the process.
Our next meeting would be, would it be under past 30-day window?
It would be exactly at the 30-day window. We'd have to count the days actually, so. But, I mean, on circumstances like these, somebody needs to pick up the phone, call the county planning department and find out what the heck happened, and try and get it accelerated. Or if they don't want to comment, then that's fine as well. It'll just be deemed approved. I would suggest you continue the hearing through the next meeting, just in case one of those abutters decides to show up.
Sure. This is exactly what we were just discussing. We're gonna continue the public hearing until the next meeting that we have. And before we move on to other business, I'd like to just ask if there is anybody finally who also wants to just say something. One last chance. And please, sir, if you could state your name and where you live and sign it into the little sheet that Gina has over there, we appreciate it.
I have a letter from you people inviting me to come here. I'm a neighbor. My name is James Kins. And I would like to say I'm in favor of Mr. Haley continuing his business. And there's some issues about legalities and that. Let's do the best we can to help him and the town do the right thing. Thank you.
Are we on the agenda for the next meeting then?
Yes, yes.
Is that May the 21st, did I hear correctly?
May 21st, 7:30 p.m.
7:30.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So we hereby end this particular portion of this meeting, and we'll move on to other business.
Thank you all.
She'll do it after. I'll have her do it after.
We'll find out. It's up to you.
Ready to fight? Just gotta find a place to put it.
Yeah, just the way you have one more thing to say.
He could be our bouncer.
What do you think we're up to in the NBA draft? Number 6, I know it's the NFL draft.
Oh, yeah.
See who went first.
I'm trying.
Oh, Clowny guy?
Oh, is it?
I'm not encouraged. Recall.
He's civic minded. Do you want to introduce your family already?
That's my husband Zoltan, and that's my daughter Deanna.
Nice to meet you guys.
This is everybody.
These are the people that keep her away from home.
Honey, that's Gary. That's Kitty's husband. My husband, Kitty's done his beard a few times. And that's Tom, that's Rolf, and that's Keith.
Nice to meet you guys.
St. Joe's.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're still, they have like half an hour to make this day, it's starting at 8, so.
Okay, thank you, we're back. We just have one other issue to address, which is the minutes from the last meeting. Has everyone reviewed the minutes? Any changes to the minutes? Nothing. So I need a motion to accept the minutes as written. First? I'll second. Okay, Gina?
Yes.
So for the motion to accept the minutes, Keith first, Rolf second.
Accept minutes.
All in favor of accepting the minutes as written? Aye. It's unanimous. And that's it. I'm going to ask for a motion to adjourn. You've got it. Second. Joe makes the motion, first motion to adjourn. Gary seconds it. All in favor of adjourning? Aye. Unanimous. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Are you in a hurry to go somewhere?
Football, NFL draft.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm trying to get it. The Texans still in the clock.
What's that? Thank you. Drive safe.
I'm looking on right now to find out.
I always like to enjoy it.
first draft.